Outside Warren. No good on the triple. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Warren. Here's Primetime. And the three off target. Chicago with the ball. Pass the ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Puts up a three. And Primetime gets it to go.
And that gets us tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Warren. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch. Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Number 17. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's rebounded by Primetime. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 4-3. And the Nets another
17.
three.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ball. 15 in his last outing. Pulls it. No good off the glass.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. You know T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
Here's Vucevic. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Oh, there's the alley.
Good vision that time by Ball. You need
Jaren
somebody
Jackson
over
Jr.
him. He's going to get the ball to him.
Lonzo Ball.
Here's Primetime. Pounded by Ball. Here's Primetime. Drains
Number
the triple.
17.
9 points in the game. You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game.
17.
When he gets in the
That's
zone,
his second
Warren
personal
can
foul.
have a huge impact.
Second team foul.
But you know, a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Third team. At the line
First
for
free throws
Chicago.
go.
2 shots.
Both good from the line. Here's Primetime. Pounded by Ball. And it's good.
Bulls ball.
Chicago trailing here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the drive. Brooklyn with the board. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all. Well, it's really hard
Number
to stop
17.
them when they're in the groove offensively.
3 points.
They were in a comfort zone all game long in that ball.
Now here's Ball. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Warren. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
That's his first foul.
That's his
And that
first
puts them
personal
just
foul.
one foul from the
Fourth
bonus.
team foul.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Ball. Vucevic with it. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. And And there's Jackson on the assist from Warren.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And offer things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Haskell, he's checked in for Vucevic. Here's primetime. And the Nets, another
17.
three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc.
Nets
The
foul.
defense is just not there.
Number
They
17.
took their chances letting him
That's
stay
his
out there
fourth
with so
personal
many
foul.
early fouls.
Team is in the
He'll be paying
penalty.
for it the rest of the game.
You know, Ball has
At the
proven
line
he
for the
can pass
Bulls.
and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
And again,
Number 17.
Brooklyn with the triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's White. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And it's good. 2 points.
Looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Fires from deep. Sinks the
Number
tray.
17.
24 points for him.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And he's going to the line for 2. The
Number
official saw
17.
contact while he was going up.
That's his
And I
fifth
like Ball's
personal
energy
foul.
going to the rack. I mean, he's showing
At
no
the line
fear
for the Bulls.
because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA.
2 minutes
Brad,
remaining
how do
in
you
the
see the
first.
future of this
2
game?
minutes.
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka,
Number 17.
Jokic from Europe, and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Here's Williams, and he drives in, played it in with a nice touch off the window. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by White. Here's Primetime. Connects
Number
again from
17.
distance. Buries his
3-point.
10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Coming on the floor for the Nets.
Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Did your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
What a great look at downtown Memphis as we get ready for basketball. Before we get going here.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have commissioned.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And it's going to be the
Heat substitution.
ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Miami. To the middle. It's picked off. Hero outside. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hero's got his second bucket on the night.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Back to Jones. Softly drops in the floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is. He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Down low. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Miami's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Oladipo. The rebound by MP.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Good on the shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Martin. And here's Oladipo. Hero outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Outside Jones. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hero. Jones misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Brandon Carr.
Here's Jones. Pass to Melton. Here's Anderson. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
It's a real nice momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team. And it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Kyle Anderson is out there with MP. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment. And, of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
And that one is hammered home.
And it's just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? That slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to MP. Brooks outside. On the wing, Jones. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Puts up the 8-footer. The rebound by MP. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Here's Melton. It's tipped. Hero against Melton. Hero outside. Over Melton. That one rolls around and rims out. Memphis leading. Pass to Jones. Inside. Here's MP. Misses the layup. Now Lowry from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn up. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. MP comes in for Adams, and Anderson subbed in for Brooks. That's good from Butler. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
And let's take a look at Miami. Butler out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Jimmy Butler.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies provided us some information. I'm told there's some stiffness in one of the finger joints, but overall, the rest of the hand feels okay. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Jackson, to the middle. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Just an assertive play from MP down low, getting around the contact and right to the bucket.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of... That one on Anderson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
To the inside. Here's MP. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
Got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Hero. Lowry outside. Hero with it. Jackson in his pocket. Now here's MP. Left side Anderson. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. Knocking down 3 after 3. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Get this next bucket. Got to put together a strip.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become We've got the Anthony Melton. Dylan Brooks is out there with MP. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
You got a new build.
Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson. MP comes in for Clark. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Jones. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Martin.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jaren Jackson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. Have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Oh, there he is.
How you doing, Mr.
The
Lester?
king of all social media.
Oh, here you go.
Play Fortnite. I wanna see some gameplay. I can't hear you.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good. But like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally.
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Will Boston. At guard, 6'2", number 0.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his...
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter.
And for the
Nuggets. On here, Greg, we already see... some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
And that one misses.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line, struggling. There's a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Morris outside. And there's the pass to Najee. Porter against Anderson. Porter, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside, Jones. 1:39 left in the first. Inside, here's MP. Morant passes to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Porter pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Morant outside. Pass to Anderson. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Morant with the steal. Pulls up.